Welcome in, guys. If you are new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie, and if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the recent past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave everything else behind. First, before I get into this reading, I want to thank those of you who are digging around in my archives. As I've mentioned to you, if you're new here, my readings tend to reach into the future just a little bit. So I always recommend that you go back into my archives, maybe 6 to 8 months. You might find some titles back there that resonate more for you now in the present. But one of my subscribers watched a video recently that was like a year old and indicated that the reading that I did a year ago was relevant to their life, like right now. So just another confirmation. I don't really know how the timing of my readings works. And I say this all the time, even to my clients, because we're like in this, we are still kind of in this matrix energy, right? But time is cyclical. And that's part of the reason why I study predictive astrology. I look back to look ahead, but it's because the time does this crossover thing. So while I could be doing a reading and the story may be relevant at the present date for some, for others, it hasn't happened yet. And for some, it has happened many, many years ago and it's already passed. So it's just further evidence. Just if this doesn't resonate for you, go into my archives. I can almost guarantee you're going to find something back there that resonates for you in the present. Okay. So let's just jump into this. I wasn't actually going to use the deck that I'm using. I wasn't actually going to use it for the whole reading. And the first few cards that I pulled out were very compelling. So I don't know who this message is for. I do have some fast moving energy. It does have something to do with your work in terms of this could be momentum. I definitely see momentum and perseverance here on the board. It is going to be very important that you don't get discouraged if, the resources don't come to you immediately for whatever it is that you're working on. Because I do see you working towards this financial independence where you're able to just kind of manage on your own financially. Now, for some of you, the energy, it's interesting. I'm looking at the placement of some of these cards. I do get the sense that whatever you're doing or whatever you do for work, it is something that you enjoy doing. I just heard greater later. So don't be discouraged if, you don't seem to be actualizing the abundance that you are anticipating. It is coming. It may be a little bit delayed. There's a reason for that, and I'm hearing it kind of ringing in my ear. Now, the reason for the delay, thank you, Spirit. I was like, what's the reason for the delay? I hadn't even gone down to the second row of cards. Whatever it is that you're working on, I want you to kind of, if you haven't already begun doing it, keep it to yourself, okay? Because I do have energy here on the board where it's important that whatever it is that you are doing, that you keep it quiet. Yes, that you keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Keep it out of sight. Don't discuss it. Don't discuss it. I know you've heard me. I mentioned it before. I'm like what Kendrick says. Sometimes you got to pop out and show folks, right? That's what this feels like. Keep working on whatever this is you're working on. Especially if you're doing it away from the gaze of the public or anybody, like kind of like, and I don't want to say like, don't tell your friends, don't tell anybody, just don't tell anybody because you'll be able to celebrate soon enough. Okay. So don't worry about it. For some, I do get a sense of confusion, in terms of direction. Interesting message that I got here. It's kind of like being independent and on your own, maybe a little bit unsure of the direction that you're going in. Potentially even mentally conflicted about it. Okay. Now, the other the other energy that I see here on the board, I do have the energy of someone wanting to approach you. This energy is coming towards you as a distorted masculine. It doesn't mean it's a man. It just means whoever this is operating in a distorted masculine energy. I would be very cautious about this person approaching you because they are trying to hide something. They are hiding something. I kind of feel like I don't have a goal here, but I can see where they're a couple of things. One, based on what I have here, it looks like this person that's coming towards you, I do get a sense of dishonesty. I do feel as though when they try to approach you, even if they pitch to try to, like, they want to work on the relationship, because I do see an apology. Okay. And this isn't to say that the apology isn't sincere. I just feel like there's something behind it that they're not disclosing. Okay. So just whether you choose to entertain it or not, completely up to you. I'm not going to, you know my thoughts on it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But part of the reason why this person wants to come towards you is because they're not happy. They may feel a lack of abundance without you in their life. If you're, you've removed yourself. Okay, but I also see some games being played here. I would just be very cautious, okay? It's funny. I had recently kind of pondered the thought, like, why do I keep getting these messages? And I really feel like, like I said, I've been kind of telling a variation of some of the same stories for the last few years. And again, time is cyclical, so we're going to keep on going over this because not everybody's on the same timeline. But I believe the reason why these kinds of stories keep coming up is because my goal or my job, my role in this situation is to continue to reinforce and stress upon the collective, or at least the collective that is following me, to stand your ground. You have done way too much work, way too much healing to allow someone, anyone, to come into your life or to reappear to help you undo all of the hard work that you've done and that you've accomplished, everything that you've accomplished, because it really, this makes me feel uneasy. It definitely feels as though somebody is coming in with everything around. I'm going to tell you, everything around this apology looks like some bullshit. Okay. So I would be very cautious. Okay. Use your discernment, but I would be very, very cautious. All right. Let's clarify what I have here. I'm just going to keep on going. Yeah, I want whatever it is that you're doing, I want you to continue to persevere. I want you to stop worrying. Because maybe in your efforts and pursuits to try to, establish yourself, for some, it's not happening. Things don't happen on our time. It happens in divine timing. So, it's interesting because I also kind of feel like whoever this is also did not expect you to bounce back, like, or to come back. I keep hearing come back. I don't know what that means. Well, I don't know what it means to you. It's almost like this person didn't expect you to get back on your feet. They didn't expect you to get back on your feet. And so if they had done something to maybe affect your ability to be independent, None of it is working. And what it's done, I mean, in the meantime, you've put an end. It almost feels like somebody here trying to put an end to whatever it is that you were doing. Oh, look. You know what this looks like? And I know I've talked about this in the last few months. This looks like the energy of somebody here. Okay, remember we've talked about somebody like spreading lies and rumors, telling stories about you, right? Just drama. But this almost looks like somebody telling lies with an expectation to put an end to whatever it is that you do. Whatever it is that you do. And maybe that's what part of the slowdown is that you might be experiencing. So delay, not deny. So yes, while you're working towards your abundance, it is coming. You're gonna see like little, you're gonna see small signs of the abundance that is coming towards you. You may have already started to see signs of it. When that, what that looks like is like you're starting to make money. Like whatever it is you're doing, it's starting to make money. It may not be rolling in the way that you anticipated it to, but you're starting to see it. But at the same time, you're also actualizing, like I said, this sense of independence where you're stable and you're good, right? I kind of feel like this person did not anticipate or expect that whatever they did or whatever lies that they were telling about your work, whatever lies that they may have been telling, it's not working. It's not working to stop you from doing whatever it is you're doing. That was the goal, I think, here. Especially if you did it on your own. This person's almost in disbelief. Yeah. So you got somebody here and you're literally just proving somebody wrong. Whoever this is, they may have claimed you to be lazy and that, you know, you lack ambition. They said stuff to get into your head. Yeah, and what what they're realizing now, what they're realizing now is that regardless of whatever it is that they were doing, or whatever they were trying to stop, whatever they were trying to interfere with, it didn't stop you. It just forced you to push a little bit harder. And now this person feels some kind of way because, one, they're blocked from being able to see what you're doing. They can see that you're persevering, but they're blocked from actually being able to see what it is that you're doing or working on. And they also feel some sense of remorse and regret for the fact that, number one, you pulled away from them. And number two, you're kind of like in your glow up era. They're not invited to come along. They're not invited to come along. It's like you've aligned yourself with new people or other people other than them. Maybe at one point you may have turned to them. You may have turned to this person. I don't know who this person is to you. You may have turned to this person at one point, and they would have been the person that you went to for the celebratory energy, to have somebody clapping for you in your corner. You don't turn to them anymore. Now they can't see what you're doing. And they are definitely, and it's funny because I don't have it showing here as like the 5 of Pentacles, but I can see the regret that they feel for the moves that they made that pushed you away from them. Because I don't think that was the ultimate goal, but that's what the result was. I think that's kind of funny. All right. Poor Tink Tink. Yes. Okay. So, Listen, none of this worked out the way that they expected it to. Yes, and you broke a cycle. You learned a lesson. Yes, I like it. Okay, so whatever this person was doing or whatever the main goal was, they did not expect for you to bounce back. I do want to point out that everything that has taken place, and for those of you who had a really tough time, I can't make any apologies for it because I didn't do it to you, but I'm going to explain this. Everything that has transpired was destined to happen the way that it did. Okay? Because what it was doing was it was forcing you to level up in a way that maybe you hadn't really shown up for yourself. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. The way that you had to show up for yourself is literally the way that you have been showing up for other people historically throughout your life. You have always shown up for people, to lend that hand, to be that support, to do all these things, right? What this entire situation was created for, the circumstances of your life, the people that you've had to walk away from, the betrayals and backstabbings that you endured, all of these things were orchestrated in a way to make you push through and support yourself the way that you had always supported all these other people. And it was kind of forcing you to level up, to do the work. And for them, you might have even had, you might have even had a group of people that were participating in this situation. So if you're one of those people that, like, you didn't just walk away from one or two people, but you walked away from like a whole group of people, this is for you. Because I also get the impression that the lies and dishonesty that were told, it feels like lies that were told amongst a group of people. But then when you withdrew completely, that kind of removed the narrative that somebody may have been trying to paint, like the picture that somebody had tried to paint about you. You're removing yourself, getting to work, and focusing on your goals or whatever. That's exactly what was supposed to happen. This didn't work out the way that they thought it would. I also see the energy here too. This person may also become very, yeah, they haven't had a chance to really sit with themselves long enough to figure out why you're not dealing with them. But I also get the impression here too, whoever this was somebody who may have been very disloyal to you. They were disloyal to you. They were disloyal to you, and now they're kind of questioning why you no longer have loyalties to them. Child, this person's delusional. It's all of them. It's a group of people. It's funny because I think the lies that were spread about you or the things that were done, they were trying to make it so that, I think we've talked about this before, they were trying to make it so that you would be isolated. Like I said, there's a group of people, so this could be a community, family, friend group, a group of people. These folks was never loyal to you. And this person may have even convinced everybody else in the group that you were everything that they said you were. I love these cards. I also get the impression that you, while you may have extracted yourself, like say if this is a family dynamic, you may have extracted yourself from the family dynamic, but you found community elsewhere. So you found your tribe. Hopefully you're connected to them. If you're not, you will. The more you shed, like the family that you came from, the more you come into alignment with the people that are meant to be on your timeline. I love this. I love this energy. Because I kind of feel like by being away from these people, it like, you know, it like covered your ears. I'm trying to figure out a way best, because there's like all these images in my head. It's almost like it allowed you to like cover your ears so that you couldn't hear the naysayers. You couldn't hear the naysayers. All you knew is that you were being divinely guided to do something, whatever it is that you do. You're being guided to do that. And I do feel like you had somebody in the background here trying to work against you, but they can't, because whatever it is that you do, whatever you're like, I'm talking to somebody who's already living in their purpose, because this feels like they can't take from you something that comes from you, that is a reflection of you. They can't do anything with it. They can't do anything with it. They can't do anything to you. Yes, another indication of divine timing. Don't worry about the timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Okay, remember when I said there was something funky around this person coming towards you with an apology? Just understand they're wanting to come towards you, but there has not been any change. I think I've talked about that, and I always say anybody that comes back from your past, child, the past don't have nothing new to say. The past doesn't have anything new to say. And so while they may be thinking about coming towards you, they may not actually have an opportunity. I just don't see things lining up the way that they want them to yeah. Oh, look, here and now mending in the reverse, but to be fair, in reverse, child, somebody wants a reconciliation with you and they're not happy because they truly believe that you're their soulmate, but they're not happy being apart from you. Remember, soulmates aren't always romantic. But there is no energy here that supports a reconciliation, simply because I believe the relationship had been imbalanced. Yeah, this person never really took initiative. Child, milk and honey with this person is not for you. Anything connected to your past is not for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, let's clear these cards up. Where are we time-wise? Let's clear these cards. Yeah, do not engage. I just feel like this is a big old distraction. Because if you get too far ahead of people and they feel threatened by that, they want to slow you down as much as possible. So don't fall for it, okay? All right, let's see what else. Yesterday, my kids and I went to go see an Angels baseball game. Incidentally, I love Angels baseball, even though they lose all the time. I just love going to baseball games. I just love Angel Stadium. Had a really good time people watching. Saw some really interesting things. All right. Uh-oh, let's take these. See, this is the same kind of energy. I feel like whoever this person is, somebody does feel optimistic about coming towards you. They don't want, whatever the relationship is, they don't want it to end. They're trying to avoid an ending. But here's the thing. I still feel like they're coming in on somebody here is coming in on some bullshit. Somebody here is coming in on some bullshit. I don't know. See, I said it. Yeah. Yeah, they want to come towards... Oh, okay. They want to come towards you, but they may not be able to. Ideally, they would like you to let your guards down. I'm seeing a couple of things. Somebody would like you to let your guards down. Regardless, I think you've already made up your mind how you want to handle the situation. The person that's coming towards you may be leaving a relationship. Someone here may be leaving a relationship trying to come towards you. They may be delayed or they may be unable to travel. So that could be a source of their unhappiness. Okay. Okay, so yeah. They may be walking away from... Okay. Because I'm thinking back to some of the other readings. I'm like, in some instances, there was a discolored masculine wanting to approach the divine feminine, but he still had ties to like another relationship or another situation that he was like not necessarily being forthcoming about. I'm kind of feeling like there's an energy here. Like, I do feel like somebody wants to come towards you, but I still feel like they're still connected to something else. So even if they were to come towards you, they're not necessarily being honest. So I'm conflicted by the energy of them wanting to take charge of the situation, or maybe this is them trying to take charge of their own life, or, it's still coming across kind of weird because they kind of want to come towards you to restore balance. They want to reconcile. They feel terrible about, whatever they did or however they behaved. They're trying to preserve the relationship because this looks like somebody that you've known for a long time. I also get the energy if you're in the public eye or if you're like on the internet or something, if you've got a public platform, this person may be watching you from fake accounts. Whoever this is somebody who is highly attracted to you. Oh yeah, they're definitely wanting to come towards you to start over. Listen, just these 3 cards tells me everything I need to know. Whoever this person is, whoever they got themselves aligned with, they chose the wrong person. This has popped up several times. They made a mistake. They had a choice between 2 people, and for both people, this person could have known both parties for a very long time. They chose the wrong one. They chose the wrong one. And I feel like it feels kind of like they chose the one that, and it's not to say that they weren't attracted to you. I think what I'm seeing here is they did not have the ability to control you. The person that they ended up with, I don't think they had much luck controlling this person either, but the person that they engaged themselves with, it feels very like surface level. Like the relationship might have been solely based on sex. sex and attraction. And all it did was, yeah, whoever this person is, she might not have worked. And if he married her, she might not have been that great of a wife. Just not. Oh, whole relationship was unsuccessful. And I feel like right now they're kind of weighed down by the burden of the fact that they chose the wrong person. They're weighed down because they feel like they chose the wrong person. That's what the regret is. That's what the regret is. The regret is around the fact that they chose wrong. Oh, now they want to come. Yeah. See, here's the thing, too. They may want to come towards you trying to offer a new cycle or something like that, and they've taken a really long time. That's what this is. This is them wanting to come in. They've been wanting to come towards you, right? They may have taken too long. They may have taken too long. Yes, they lie. They're trying so hard to hold on to this relationship. And the thing about it is the relationship or the connection to you is already expired. This person may have had a difficult time making the decision, but they let their little head think for their big head. And now they're trying to figure out, they're trying to strategize a way to come towards you. They're hoping for victory and success. And they chose, what did I say? They chose for the wrong reason. They chose for the wrong reason. The reason why they got with the person that they ended up with was lust. Lust. I heard lust and money. Because this woman may have also presented herself as being like a boss or whatever, like, but she ended up being not that, She comes across as very, again, the relationship between her and this man was sexual in nature. He's concerned about rejection. This person may have rejected, obviously if he chose somebody else, he rejected you. And so now that's part of the burden too, because I feel like, one, they made the wrong choice. So now they're strategizing a way to come back towards you to kind of rekindle whatever the relationship was. Child, that ship has sailed. They may not know it yet, but that ship has sailed. They are concerned about rejection. They're concerned that their efforts will be met with rejection. I still feel like this person is really holding on to your energy. Whatever little last bits of it that they have, they're trying to hold on to it. I think you may have tried to tell this person, I'm laughing because, yeah, you might have tried to tell this person before they got involved with this woman, whoever she is to him. You might have told him, you might have mentioned something to him about this choice that he was making. Right here. You might have told, because the lovers card and the devil card are two sides of the same coin. It is literally the same coin. Okay. You may have told this person about this choice prior to them making the choice. Yes, you told them prior to them making this choice, and they made the choice anyway. They made the choice anyway. And that's okay, because the positive shift that's occurring is happening in your life, not theirs. Now this person can only watch you from a distance. And I think the thing about it is, collective, you may already intuitively know the truth about what this person has been doing, the juggling and all that. You already know. You already know. And they literally threw away, I want to tell you, whoever this is, whole ass clown, this person was breadcrumbing you, dealing with third-party energy, had you in competition with other people, and child, had you in competition with people that truly are not competition. Not at all. And they ended up fucking off everything that they ever wanted. Sucks to be them. They ended up fucking off everything they ever wanted. Do we feel sorry for them? Nah, not at all. Okay. So even in the time that you've been apart from each other, there has been no growth with this person. So even if this person comes in and tries to present themselves well, I told you with the very first spread, I was like, somebody's coming in here with some bullshit. Pay attention to what's being said to you, because these look like lies and manipulation as far as I'm concerned. Coming towards the collective with some type of dishonesty or lie and trying to be emotionally manipulative is not going to work in your favor. Child, failure. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. I love this. You're going to be able to see. Now, this is because I know I'm talking to a bunch of different people. And for the most part, I mean, I read your comments. For the most part, I would say a good 98% of us are not entertaining this. Okay? 98%, strong 98% of us are not entertaining this. But what you're going to see clearly is that this person, you're going to, number one, you're going to think that it's rather bold of them to come towards you. Number two, what you're also going to realize is that this person hasn't healed, and this person does not exhibit the energy of self-love. It almost feels like someone coming towards you. Maybe in the past, it was, I think I've heard this before. It's kind of like, it's not that the person was special. What made them special was the love that came from you. Your love made them special. The way that you interacted with them, the way that you thought of them, that made them special. And when you no longer felt that no longer felt that level of love for them, they just weren't as special or as fascinating anymore. You're going to see that too. This person might even get their feelings hurt. Yeah, they don't want the relationship to end. They're trying to think of ways. Like thinking outside of the box. They're trying to think of ways to approach you or to make this thing work. I do also, yeah, and they're ungrounded. I do also get the impression that this person may also be a shapeshifter. So maybe that's also part of the failure, because you're going to, I said it, you're going to see it. You are going to see it. You're going to see how much this person hasn't changed. You're also going to be aware that this person, I think it's funny because I remember a time where I was having a conversation with somebody, and I was still relatively early into my awakening process, and the general buzzwords, manifestation and stuff like that. And I remember I said something and it was kind of regurgitated back to me, but when I heard it coming back to me, I looked at them like something didn't sit right. That's what this is. It didn't sit right with me. I was like, what are you trying to, are you trying to sound like me, thinking that you talking like me is going to make me break down my walls for you? I don't think so. Because that ain't how it works. You're also going to see how ungrounded this person is. I don't know if that's anger or passion. It's above the devil, so it could be passion. Yeah, they're trying to hide. Now, I do see that somebody's trying to hide the fact that they're a shapeshifter. They're a little bit worried about, lies. They're worried. They're the sun in the reverse with deceit in the upright. Now, in the middle is protect. You're protected from the things that you cannot see. You are being protected from the things you cannot see. Ooh. Take this one because I want it to come out. You are always protected from things you cannot see. You've got like a little cocoon around you, protecting your work, protecting you. We like it. We like it. I do think that this person wants to hide that they're a shapeshifter, though. Disloyal. Look at that. I also think part of the reason why the relationship completely failed, I don't think this person actually intended to put in any real effort to it. I also think that this person has a lot of skeletons in their closet. So, like, you may not know all the ins and outs of what this person has been investing their time and energy in, but they got a lot of bones in their closet. A lot of skeletons. Mm-hmm. This energy feels very much like the choices that this person made, the connections that they invested themselves in. This woman here in the middle. This connection that they made. And I did say, like, part of the first one, I'm like, somebody is walking away from they are walking away from a relationship. I heard bitter ending. They're walking away from a relationship. I kind of get the impression here that, like, I can't do it anymore. They don't have any desire to keep going. Yeah, they're not happy. Yeah, it's like they want to restore some kind of, they want to restore some kind of balance with you. Highly disappointed in the choices that they made. They're trying to salvage whatever is left because of the time that you've known this person. And I'm going to take it sideways because it came out sideways. They would like victory and success with you. They would like to restore the balance in the relationship. They would like to work together. They would like for you to work with them. Now I'm seeing something different because I've layered the cards. I'm just laying cards on top of cards. But I can see the cards underneath. Okay. So this is the truth. Here's a lie. Here's a lie. Excuse me. Here's a lie and here's a lie, but here's the truth. Or clarity behind the lie. Like I said, you're protected regardless, so I wouldn't even trip. Oh, now remember I said that there was some third party energy. It could be the fact that this person may be coming towards you because they don't have the same options that they had before. That also could be a possibility. Especially if you're like old faithful, if you whatever your relationship was with this person, if you had always just been there somewhere in the background, maybe not actively or whatever, and I don't even know what the nature of the relationship is. This could be anybody, because I never indicated that it was a romantic relationship. This could be anybody, but it almost feels like this person approaching you feeling regretful for making the choices that they made, but this feels like somebody wanting to come towards you because they don't have the options, the same options that they had with other people that they chose. They don't have them options no more. Oh. Yeah, they don't have the same options anymore. Oh. They don't have the same options. They may have also suffered from some unfortunate circumstances the moment that you walked away from this. This could even be them coming towards you like, I don't want to fight. I don't want no smoke. Things have been going really rough for me. Here's the transparency. Things are going really rough for me. I don't really have an apology out here, though. Just not an apology that looks sincere. Honestly, I think that's the reason. One of the main reasons why I keep telling these kinds of readings, these kinds of stories keep coming up in my cards. It's just reinforcement. It's reinforcement. Don't backpedal. Last card out was 8 of Cups, so it ain't gonna get no better. Yeah. That's what it is. They're worried about what you know. They're worried about how much you know and whether you know that they had you involved in third party energy. Okay, here's the apology. See, I don't like this though. And what you're going to reject is you're going to reject it only because number one, this ain't what you wanted, and you know it's more trouble than it's worth. You also recognize too that this person is only coming towards you because they think that It's like I don't know, it's almost like they think that you are the solution to their problem. They think if they just come in with an apology, they think if they come in with an apology that y'all just pick up where you left off. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. And they're looking to you to help them with their life. Like their life right now is like upside down. They got a lot of drama. If this is somebody who got married and, you know, made a wrong decision based on, you know, you told them, hey, probably don't do it with this chick because yeah, they didn't foresee this. And I kind of feel like this person's looking for some type of external. Yeah, this person's looking for some type of external validation or something like that. Child, don't give it to them. They should have thought about all that shit before they came to you. All right. Empathy in the reverse. You may be overlooking others' feelings, leading to emotional distance. Rebuilding emotional connection can help heal the relationship. Yeah, this person may have completely overlooked how you felt throughout the entire time you were dealing with them. Someone feels uncertain about their future goals, or their current path no longer aligns with their true desires. Disagreements or misunderstandings are hindering collaboration, leading to frustration and delays. Challenges feel overwhelming, and someone may be struggling to find effective solutions, leading to frustration and confusion. Take one more. Someone wants to work on repairing a relationship that was once fractured. Past hurts are healing, and reconciliation brings hope. Like I said, I don't know if you're interested in reconciling. I don't know if you're interested in reconciling with somebody. Y'all know how I feel about that. You know how I feel. Let's grab some tea leaves. I'm going to take all of them. A V. Victory in some endeavor. Broom. New home. New attitude. We like it. Gong. An exciting event. Dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Wealth. Shark. Take care or there will be some loss of material wealth. Forest. Muddled, unclear thinking. Teardrops. Great personal sorrow. Womp womp. All right, let's close with some index cards before I go cook dinner. We have new love, a new person or cycle. Someone left you for dead. Whatever love was left is now gone. Someone's experiencing a spiritual awakening. Someone has tried to ruin you. Someone considers you as a competition. Family, friends may be what's the word I'm looking for? Family, friends may be significant. Your neighbors may be significant. Archangel Gabriel is out here for communication and expression. Someone's tried to affect your solar plexus chakra. Someone needs a lawyer. Someone's trying to cover their tracks. Maintain your strong boundaries. Someone is angered by the fact that you walked away. Someone's also tried to affect your root chakra. Someone's lies are coming to the surface. Someone is mad that they haven't stopped or ended you. This is the close of one chapter and the onset of another. Someone says you don't deserve it. Someone's jealous of your life. Hater. Stepchild may be significant. You could be a stepchild or have one. Someone does things with an expectation of what they get in return. You're a wise and just person. You got fake friends around you. The month of June may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. Someone's been trying to swap karma or destiny with you. An aunt may be significant. Someone's mask is falling off and they cannot hide anymore. Someone stalks your socials 24/7. Someone's dealing with depression or dark night of the soul. Pisces may be significant. Month of April may be of significance. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. The month of September may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra. Take these last cards. They don't want you to prosper. Someone uses money, power, and sex for influence. Someone wanted you to be homeless and alone. The month of July may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. Okay, so let's talk about the people here. We got family, friends, and neighbors. We have a stepchild. We have April, June, July, September. We have a Pisces, an Aries, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Libra, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo, an aunt or aunts, and fake friends. That's a lot of freaking people. It's a lot of people. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity or confirmation over your own story, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate and get this into the algorithm and get this in front of the eyes that need to see us the most. Thank you guys so much for supporting my work and my channel. Continue to go digging around in those archives because I promise you there's stuff back there that is going to resonate for you now in the present. And as always, if you want to book a personal, all of my information is below in the description box. My books are always open. I think I still have that one date left I have next Tuesday open, and that's the last opening I have for the month of April. May is wide open. The birthday live readings for the sign of Taurus are now available on the website. If you're a Taurus and you want to book a live session with me, they're discounted at $111.11. Normally the price is $155. So get in where you fit in. When I have live sessions, I only do one appointment per day versus my recorded videos because I take my time with my live sessions. And I appreciate all of the new clients that have been booking with me. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for trusting me with your journey. Continue to support each other in these comments. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I might try to do one more reading. We'll see. I don't know. I got to cook dinner, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. I'll see you guys later. Take care.